Hi friends! And if you're new, I'm Emily, also known as Miss M, and welcome to my channel. Today I am super excited. I wore my favorite Alice in Wonderland t-shirt for this, but I'm going to be showing you this summer dewy makeup look. I absolutely love it. I'm going to be also linking all the products that I use below, so if you're interested, please go ahead and check it out. I've also filmed this video in ASMR style. If anybody watching this is actually interested in ASMR or enjoys ASMR and you want to watch this in ASMR style, I'm going to be linking the video, so go ahead and check it out. But if not, let's get started. Okay, so before I start anything, I like to go in with my Image skincare, and this is my moisturizer. I do this to set a little base for my makeup because I just feel like it just looks so much better when I have a little bit of some moisturizer underneath. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a little pump of it, and I'm just gonna put it all over my face. Okay, so then after that, what I like to do is then I like to do my eyebrows. And I know people typically do it later, but I like to do it in the beginning, and that's just because of how I like to do it. So I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencil, and I'm in the shade, I think medium brown. Yeah, medium brown. So I'm just gonna give my eyebrows a little comb. And then I'm gonna go in with the pencil side, and I'm just gonna line under the brow. Okay, next I like to take my Brow Duo. This is in the medium brown shade by, again, Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I like to take it with this brush, so it's just a brow brush. And I'm just gonna be taking the darker side, and I'm just gonna fill in a little bit where you can see these areas are empty. It kind of makes the brows a little dark, and then I like to comb it out to give it a little bit more of a natural look. Okay, and comb it out. Okay, so after I've combed out my brows, I like to then go in and start my face portion of my makeup. And the reason I do my face next is because this is kind of like a low coverage makeup look, so there's not gonna be also a lot of eyeshadow or things like that, so I'm not really worried about fallout or anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do my face next. Okay, so to do my face, I'm going to be going in with NARS in the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer, and this has 30 SPF, and this is definitely more of a, like it says, a tinted moisturizer. This is not a full coverage foundation. It's not going to cover everything on your face, so that's just fair warning. If you have a lot of pimples or something, it may not cover all the pimples that you want to cover. You might need to go back in with more concealer or actually just wear a full coverage foundation. But anyway, this is in the shade Light 3, and I absolutely love it. It's just so nice for the summer because there's just SPF in it and it's a moisturizer, so it feels very just light coverage. I'm going to be using my Pro Flawless Airbrush. This is number 56 by Sephora, and I'm just going to put a little bit of a squeeze on my brush. And yeah, I'm just going to go in. Okay, so after I've kind of just like laid it all over with my brush, I then like to go in with my fingers and kind of like spread it in because it is a moisturizer and you can put this on actually with your fingers without a brush. And I think just doing it this way can also like help, like if you had any brush strokes or anything. And I'm not a big beauty blender person, so I prefer using a brush, so this is a good just little bit to do after. Okay, so then after this, I'm gonna go in with my concealer. Okay, so for my concealer, I use the Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is again by NARS, and this is in the shade, it says Light 2.3, okay? Interesting. And I'm just gonna put a little bit under my eyes and maybe anywhere on my face that I need to conceal. So the thing about my face is that I have deeper set eyes. So like I can look more tired or anything because I have a little bit of just deeper setness here. I don't know if you guys can see, but I can get it right here. So the point with the concealer is I've taken a slightly lighter shade than my moisturizer, to my tinted moisturizer. And what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be trying to give the effect of light here where there is typically shadow because I have deep set eyes. So I'm not going to be doing a full triangle like you see some people do. I'm just gonna be doing it in some areas to build a contrast of light. So like this. So this is where I get my deep set eyes, is through this little canal right here. And I'm just seeing if there's any pimples right here and right here that I just need to cover up. Okay, so then I'm gonna be taking my brush, and when I use my brush, I'm just gonna be pushing the contour this way. You don't wanna push it this way because it will lighten the area and then again make this area seem like it's lower than the other side of your eye, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to explain. But anyway, we're trying to give the illusion that there's no like just deep setness here. So anyway, here we go. Okay, and so after I've done like the eyes, I just go around my nose a little bit. Just for any redness that I have. Okay, and see, what you can see right there is it's really brightened this zone. So it helps with the rest of your makeup to just kind of have a brighter inner eye area if you're one of those people like me who has like deeper set eyes. So anyway, after this, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna set the under part of my eyes. Okay, so for setting the under part of my eyes, I like to go in with this is like actually like a powder foundation, and this is by Giorgio Armani, and this is the Luminous Silk Compact. So I just go in with this flat top foundation brush, and I'm just gonna press under my eye. Okay, so then after that, I'm gonna go and also just do a little bit on some areas that might crease. So next to the mouth, in between the eyebrows. And I'm not gonna worry about my forehead yet because I'm gonna be putting other stuff on it, but yeah, that's where I would crease. Maybe a little bit right here. Okay, so next I'm gonna be contouring my face. And right now for my summer dewy makeup look, I've been using the KKW Beauty in the contour pen or whatever it's called, but this is the shade in light medium. And I'm also a really big fan of the Hula Girl stick. If you guys have ever tried that, I'm just out right now, and so this is my backup, and I actually love it. It's really good. But yeah, I'm gonna be going in with the, technically I guess this is the medium, oh no, the light side. So I'm just gonna be doing my contour on my face. So, and how I like to do it is I feel for wherever the little hard area is on your face. I think it's like part of the end of your jaw or something, or maybe your cheekbone, I have no idea, but right here. And I'm gonna draw down from there. And the reason I do it there, which actually seems a little bit high, because like this is technically where the end is because when you apply cream contour, it kind of like falls a little bit. So if you put it at the line, then it's actually gonna go lower. So I like to do it a little bit up because when it blends in, it just looks right. Yeah, so I'm gonna be doing this side. Same thing, feel for the line. Draw down. Then around the jaw, forehead, and then the nose. And when you do the nose, you want to make sure that you definitely stay on the top of the nose and don't fall over to the side. So you can see that it's actually on the top of my nose. So yeah, and then a little bit. I'm gonna go a little over. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Pro Angled Contour Brush and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out on my face. So I'm just gonna be pushing towards my hairline and I'm gonna be doing it like very swift and soft pushing opposed to like really swirling it in case I would accidentally take off my moisturizer. Okay, I really like this contour because it's just like super natural looking. Like it's a very nice color and not very orange or anything like that. So I'm very pleased with this. I was actually surprised. So I'm now gonna go in with the medium side, so the darker side of this stick, and I'm just gonna put in a little areas that I wanna like just darken up a tiny bit more. So, I'm like not holding the dark side. Like what? Okay, here we go. And I don't really know why I do this. I just feel like I like how it looks. Excuse me. Okay, so then after that, I like to go in with my highlight, and for my highlight, I use the Marc Jacobs Do You drops, and I absolutely love these. Like, these are my favorite, just like liquid highlighter. They are super pretty. It's just like this shimmery gold, and I absolutely love it. Also, it's great because like a little of this goes a long way, so you have this like forever. I've had this for so long, and like it still like seems practically full. But something to note about that is like you don't want to do a full pump because like a ton of this will come out. So I do like the littlest squeezes. So like that, like super tiny. And I just like to tap where I like my highlighter. Okay, so after I've done my cheeks, I'm just gonna go in and highlight some of the high points of my face. So like this isn't even a squeeze, it's just like a wiping the end. I'm just gonna touch the tip of my nose. I'm gonna work up the bridge of my nose a little bit. Under my eyebrow. And yeah, And I'm not one of those people that likes to put any highlight on the Cupid's bow area of their mouth, and I just honestly think it looks like sweaty lips, so that's why I don't do it. Okay, next I actually like to continue with a little bit more, it's like a highlight blush to me. It is technically a highlighting powder, but it has such like pink and shimmery tones that I also feel like you could wear this as a blush, but I just like to kind of top on top of this to kind of give me just a little bit of like color. So this is by Bobbi Brown, and this is in the shade Sunrise Glow, and I just absolutely love it. But I don't know if you can see, but it's really pretty. It helps to give that kind of like dewy wet look. It's just super pretty. I absolutely love it. I've had this forever, and it's definitely like one of my go-to highlights, even blushes. So then after that, I'm gonna continue with regular blush. So for blush, I'm using the NARS. This is the Deep Throat shade in their blush. So I'm gonna take like the littlest bit. And I'm just gonna kind of warm up my cheeks even more. Okay, and then after I've done that, I like to do a little bit on my nose, chin, maybe a little on my forehead. Yeah. Okay, so that was it for the face, and for my eyeshadow, I like to go in with this Naked Reloaded palette. And it's kind of interesting because I watched a lot of reviews online and people weren't very pleased with this palette. And I can agree, like it kind of is hard to blend, but I really love the shades in it. Like super shimmery, really pretty, just all around shades I love and I would wear. So I was very excited about this palette, and I'm comfortable blending out the eyeshadow, so it hasn't really bothered me, but definitely like a little bit goes a long way, and you definitely need to blend this palette very well. Okay, so I'm just gonna be taking an eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna be going in first with the color Endgame, this dark brown right here. And I tell you, I'm gonna be taking the littlest bit, like so tiny, like I just kind of barely even touched it. And I'm just gonna put it in my crease area. Okay, and see, it's like very dark, so you're feeling definitely want to blend it out. Okay, there you go. So now I'm going to be going back in with the color Angel Fire. It's this tone right here. It's kind of like a champagne-ish sparkly shimmer tone, and I absolutely love it. I think it's beautiful. And I'm going to be putting this on my lid. Yeah, super shimmery, just super bright. Just, I love this look. It's just so fun. Next, what I'm gonna be doing is going in with the color Barely Baked, and it's this gold right here, and I'm just gonna be just brightening up some areas of my eyes. So like the inner corner, and under the eyebrow again. And this look, like I said before, it's all about just like dewy, wet, shimmery, bright, like really looking just awake. But yeah, that's it for eyeshadow. Those are just the three I use. It's just a really just simple eye, but super shimmery and bright. Okay, next I'm gonna be going in with my eyeliner. These are both by Marc Jacobs, and this is the black, and this is like a This is called In the Buff, and this is like a champagne kind of nude color. And I like to use the black for the top inner waterline, and I like to use the champagne color for the bottom and the waterline. And the reason I like to use a champagne like color versus like a white is because I just feel like it looks more natural, and we're kind of going for, you know, not a super heavy contrast look. We're kind of going for very blended and very dewy and shimmery, and just like, I don't want to say natural because it's definitely not a natural look, but just looks very clean and not anything drastic. So I like the champagne tone rather than the white. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with this one first. And then next I'm gonna go in with the champagne tone on the bottom. Okay, so after I've done the pencil liner, I'm now gonna go in with my liquid liner, and this is the Colorful Eyeliner liquid liner by Sephora, and I absolutely love it. It's got this, I prefer working with these kind of tips for the liquid liner opposed to like the, I don't know what it is, the little dish and the pen you dip. I don't know, that's just very difficult for me. So there's no way I can do this in this camera, so I'm gonna just do a small cat eye off camera and then come back. Okay, I'm back. I've just done my cat eye, and now I'm going to be going in with my mascara. I like to use Maybelline's Illegal Length mascara. This has just always been my go-to. I really love it. I also really love the waterproof one. And this is the brush. But I'm gonna just be going in on my lashes. Okay, so I'm one of those people that loves fake lashes, so I'm going to be putting on some fake lashes today. You could totally just stop here on your eyes and move on to lips and be done, but I definitely love lashes, so I'm going to be putting on my favorite fake lashes. Okay, so my favorite fake lashes are these Flux Minx Wispy lashes by Ardell, and these are just, I've been on just such a kick with these lately. They're just the best. I love how they look. They're really pretty. I love that kind of like doe-eyed look. So these are definitely my go-to. I'm gonna be re-wearing a pair that I've already worn. I like to clean my lashes and re-wear them. I like to try and get as many uses out of them as possible. But yeah, just make sure that you always cut the bonds and stuff to whatever the length of your eye is. Don't assume that this is gonna fit. So for my lashes, I like to use this glue called Duo, and it dries in clear. So what I'll do is I will squirt a little bit on my box, and then I'm gonna wipe the tip of the glue in the glue, and then I'm gonna wipe it on the end of my lashes. So it looks like that. There's just glue on my lashes. And then tweezers in hand, lash in the other. I'm gonna go in and put it on my eye. I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I'm just gonna try and place the lashes in the middle. Then I'm gonna take my tweezers and just adjust them. I actually don't know if I can do the corner in this mirror, so 1 second. And then I'm gonna be doing the same on the other side. Okay, I went ahead and just attached them off camera. This camera is just way too far away. I can't see what the heck I'm doing. But anyway, those are my lashes. I absolutely love them. And lastly, I'm going to be doing my lips. So for my lips, I just want to keep it pretty nude. I'm going to be going in with, again, KKW Beauty in the shade Nude 2, and this is the lip liner. And I'm just going to start out by doing my Cupid's bow. I just like to kind of rub it down to blend it. And then I like to take in a little bit of my Burt's Bees chapstick and just kind of hydrate them a little bit. Okay, and here is the final look. It's just this shimmery and just clean, dewy just look that I absolutely love for the summer. It just feels super light coverage because I'm not wearing a full coverage foundation. And of course you could wear this look without lashes. I'm just a lash person. But yeah, definitely check out the products. Again, I will be listing them below. And please go ahead if you haven't already and like and subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out and I deeply appreciate it. And I will be seeing you guys next time. Bye!